7.
You know, as true car fanatics, we really appreciate someone who shares our passion for four wheels. So when we heard about the pastime of NFL commentator James Brown, we sent our own Anquinette Crosby out to give us a look at some of his starring cars.
Sportscaster James Brown is in a league of his own. As a quarterback of Fox NFL Sunday, he has a national radio show, has hosted 3 Super Bowls, 2 Winter Olympics, and the NBA Finals. It's no wonder he's considered one of the hardest working men in sports.
James Brown! This week, I asked a bunch of high school... Ball's assertion that
and what does JB do when he needs a timeout from running down scores? He relaxes to the roar of a V8 engine. Looking ultra cool sliding behind the wheel of his souped-up shiny black Super Sport, this big man becomes a big kid when talking about his first love, his $40,000 muscle machine.
Anquinette, the 69 Camaro holds a fascination for me because in high school I was in love with that car. Couldn't afford it, but that's what I wanted, and being blessed to be able to afford it now, I had to have one.
And the specs on this muscle car are spectacular.
Complete frame-off restoration. Every nut and bolt has been changed, GM. No air conditioning because with a real muscle car, I don't think you have air conditioning, so I mean, I try to look cool, but I'm burning up in there, but nonetheless, you know, that comes with the territory.
And when the deafening growl of this street monster gets to be too much, he slips into the quiet, cool surroundings of this classic beauty.
It's an all-metal body, 37 Ford Coupe with a ZZ3 350 cubic inch engine, air conditioning, and is one of the nicest riding straight axle cars you'll ever find.
JB is always scouting out his next set of wheels, and when he scores, it's a win-win for everyone in the Brown household.
You know, the old expression is, when you're married, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. So I will check with the boss to see just how far I'm allowed to go. Whatever I spend on a car, if I give her that equivalent in money or some other gift, she's okay with that. So she's got some nice handbags and some shoes.
So is there a point where you're actually done restoring a car? Is there always little things that you want to do to it?
Are you kidding me? With a car person, are you ever done? Never.
So what drives a man who's at the top of his game to devote so much of his spare time to fixing up classic high-performance cars?
You're bringing back that which held some fondness to you during a particular period of time.
That's why during the off-season, this is where you'll find JB. Hanging out with his car club buddies, sizing up the competition, checking out the business end of his 41 Willie, and talking trash. It's all good, clean fun. And this takes men and boys and their big toys to the extreme.
Well, she won't start up. That's all I can explain is that.
So what is it about the bond? Everybody coming out on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon, hanging out, displaying their cars, talking trash?
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's almost kind of like being involved in athletics. There's a common bond. And nobody's really trying to outshine the other person, but it's more like sharing, camaraderie, talking about what they've done to the car. We all get ideas from each other based on whatever the latest technological advance might be.
And although cars are what bring them together, it's the club's work in the community that sets them apart, and showing those who are following in their footsteps that part of being a man is knowing how to be a kid at heart. JB is now looking to add to his roster with another first-round draft pick, a 71 Hemi Cuda and a 41 Chevy pickup. But for now, we're going cruising.
Ready for the thrill?
I am. Let's go.